Let's start by taking a look at where we can find the course catalog system and do searches for various courses that we offer here at CCC. One of the easiest ways that we could do this, both for students and faculty and staff, is to just go to current students on our main website, scroll over to search classes, and click on that. You'll notice that it brings us to a new screen where it says that we're a guest. This means that I'm not even signed in. So this is super simple. I can look for sections here, and we'll talk about this more in detail in just a few moments. Another way that we can access the course catalog search is by going up top here to where it says Carteret Compass, clicking on that, and then logging in. Once you've logged in, you should see this screen, and on the left-hand side here, it says Course Catalog. Click on that. You'll notice that we get the same options that we just saw a few moments ago. The last way that we could do a search via the course catalog is when we're advising. So if we click on advising here, and I'm really just going to choose any student I have. This one here. So let's say that I'm helping Laura out. You'll notice that right here, it says course catalog. So if I click on that, again, it gives me the same options we just saw a few moments ago. In just a few moments, I'm going to show you how to use this search box or the search menu to find different classes that we offer. Let's start by taking a look at the advanced search options that we have here. Now, I like to use the section listing one the most, especially when advising students. First, this is actually the screen that it defaults to. I usually start by selecting the term that I'm interested in taking a look at. So let's say spring 2024. Now notice that there's a difference between CE and CU. CE is continuing education, CU are curriculum classes. So I'm going to go ahead and go to curriculum section here, spring semester 2024. The other thing that I like to do is go ahead and put in the course, at the very least, the type of course that I'm looking for. Now I could go down here and choose the days of the week I'm interested in, time of day, course type, location, all those things. But honestly, I like to just start out with the type of course that I'm looking for. So for instance, let's go down to art here. Again, I could put in a course number here. If you know that number, that's great. You can put it in there and it'll help narrow down your search even more. But honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and put in art here because I want to see all the art classes that are available. I'm going to do a search. Notice that it lists all ART classes that are available for the spring 2024 semester, and there are 13 of them. Now from here, I can narrow it down even further if I want, days of the week, by instructor, you name it. All you have to do is just click one of the different options on the left-hand column here. Do notice that it will list the name of the class, the section name, number, whether it's online or classroom hours, who it's taught by, number of credit hours, so on and so on. If we scroll down a little bit further, we'll actually run into one of these here that has this little green symbol here. Just know that that means that that course has an associated lab fee or course fee that comes with that. Now, any of these I could click on the section name, and it will give us a little bit more information about that section. So for instance, it says the dates that the class is running, how many seats are available, credit hours, whether it can be graded or audited, if there's any prereqs, course description, which is extremely helpful. I'm gonna go ahead and close that. Let's take a look at the difference between section listing versus catalog listing. So as I described, section listing will only show classes that have sections associated with them. Catalog listing, if I click on that and choose my subject area, let's say art, and do a search, you'll notice that yes, it does show listings of classes that have sections associated with them. So for instance, if I click on this drop-down menu here, it will show all these classes of Art 111 that have sections assigned to them. It's usually for the coming semester. But if we scroll a little bit further, we will find classes that do not have sections associated with them. This just typically means that that class is not being offered the coming semester or at this moment in time. If I want to, I can scroll back up. And in this area here, I can narrow it down to, let's say, even the coming semester here, and just click on this button here that says Spring Semester 2024, and it will just show me the classes that are going to be available Spring Semester 2024. Click on that, and now it's only listing classes that have sections associated with them. That's just another way to narrow down the classes that we're going to be taking a look at. Next to the advanced search section here, we see a button that says subject search. Click on that. You'll notice that it lists all the different subjects that we have here at CCC in a list. This is a lot like the catalog search that we just did a moment ago. So again, for instance, if I click on art, it's showing you all the available classes that have sections associated with it and classes that may not at that moment in time. While in the advising section for a student, I'm going to click on Course Catalog, Advanced Search, and I'm going to make sure that I have section listing selected there. I'm going to choose the up-and-coming term here, Spring Semester 2024, and the subject matter. So for me, that's going to be photography. And go ahead and do a search. You'll notice that when you're advising someone, you're going to have add next to it here. Again, it's only showing classes that are available during that semester. If I have questions about a particular class, for instance, let's say basic studio lighting. If I click on that section number there, know that it will show if there are any prerequisites here. It will give a description about the class as well as the lab fee that's associated with that course. So I'm going to close that there. So that student can't take that class because they have not completed the prerequisite course. But for instance, here, they could take multimedia class. If I click on that, you'll notice that there's no prerequisite. Again, course description, lab fee associated with it, meeting times and information, so on and so on. Who's teaching it, my email address, as well as my office phone number in case the student has any questions. And you just click add, and it will add it to their timeline there.